So now we will learn about power or exponent or indices. Okay. So
Okay.
indices or power, they are shortened way of writing multiplication of same number. For example, if we have 4 times 4 times 4, so we can write it as 4 to the power 3, because this is base, this is called base. Base represent what number is multiplying by itself, like here, and how many times it is multiplied by itself, 3 times, so 3 is exponent. Okay, so
Okay.
yeah, or it is called power or indices. Okay, so both names mean the same thing. So how do we read it? 4 to the power 3. So here 3 is power or index, and plural form of index is indices. Okay, so power
Okay.
is used to show a quantity which is repeatedly multiplied by itself. Okay, for example, here if a times a is written, so we write a, how many times it is multiplied by itself? 5. 1 2 3 5. So with 5 is the power, so we read it as a to the power 5. Okay,
Okay.
can you tell me how would you write this? 3 times 3 is 3 to the power.
Of 2.
Yes. Okay, 5 times 5 times 5. What about this?
Um, 5 to the power of 3.
Very good. Now suppose we have this 2x square, which is multiplied by itself 4 times, right? So
Yeah.
this can be written as, we can write 2 separately. 2 is a constant number, so 2 is 4 times, so we write 2 4 times. Then x to the power 4, x square is again 4 times, right? If we multiply, 2
Yeah.
times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, 8 times 2 is 16, so that's how we got 16. Now here power is added, 2 plus 4 plus 2, again 6 7 8, so we got 16x to the power 8. To solve these type of questions, we need to learn some rules of power. Let's understand that. Okay, how to solve these questions. So we need rules to operate with this type of questions. Okay, so the
Okay.
first rule is, if there are two numbers which have power with them, two exponent number, how to multiply them? Like here, a to the power 3 and a to the power 2. So they have same base, they both have same base, a and a, right? So we add the power, 3 plus 2, so the answer would be a to the power 5. So first rule is this, that if we have same base, here we have a and power is different or same, m times n, so we add the power, m plus n, and we write base once, like that. So this is first rule. Okay, let's understand with the help of an example. For example, 2 the power 4, 2 to the power 4 times 2 to the power 6. Okay, so base is same, 2 2, right? So we write it once and we add power, 4 plus 6, which is 10, right? So the answer would be 2 to the power 10. Clear?
Clear.
Very good. Can you tell me this 3 to the power 2 and 3 to the power 1? How much is that?
6
Why?
times. Uh, I mean 9 times 3.
No, you would add, write base as it is 3 and add the power.
Uh,
2 plus
yeah.
3, 1 is 3. Okay.
Okay.
What about this?
Um, plus 1. or like 4
5 to the power?
to the power
Can
of
up
7.
Yes, 5 to the power 7. Just add the power and keep a base as it is, okay?
Mhm.
What about this? 2 to the power 6 times 2 to the power 10. This question.
Mm,
Yeah, quickly, it's not that difficult.
mm, 2 to the power of 6 plus 10.
Yes, 6 plus
16.
Yeah, so 2 to the power 16. Very good. So this rule is when two exponent number are in multiplication, right? And base
Mhm,
should be same, like 2 to the power 6 times 3 to the power 2. That's not 2 to the power 8 because base is different, right?
mhm.
So base has to be same. There should be multiplication sign between them. Only then you can apply this rule. Okay. Now let's
Okay.
talk about second rule. So second rule is if we have two power, like there is a to the power 4 and 3. So to solve them, just multiply the power. A to the power 4 times 3, which is 12. Okay. If there are two power, for example, you have 2 to the power 1 and 2 to the power 3. What would you do here? You will write base as it is and multiply these two. 1 times 3, which is 3. So you'll get 2 to the power 3. Suppose you have 5 to the power 2 and then you have 4 there, okay? So to solve it, you write base as it is, multiply these two. 4 times 2, 8. You get 5 to the power 8. Did you get it?
Um, yeah.
Okay. Try this. 3 to the power 4 and here you get 6. Solve it.
3 to the power of 24.
Very good. That's correct. So this is second rule. Just multiply these two, right?
Mm-hmm.
The third rule is for division. When you are dividing two exponent number, suppose a to the power 7 over a to the power 3. So what we do, we just subtract their power, like a to the power 7 minus 3, which is going to be a to the power 4. Okay. So this is
Mm-hmm.
the rule for division. Suppose we have 5 to the power 4 minus divided by 5 to the power 2. So we write base as it is, we subtract the power. 4 minus 2 is 2. Okay, again here to solve this, to apply this rule, base should be same. They both are 5 5, right?
Yeah.
Let's say you have 6 to the power 10 divided by 6 to the power 2. How much is that? Solve it.
Um, so 6 to the power of 5.
No, you need to subtract them. 10 minus 2.
Oh, 8.
Yeah. Okay, 7 to the power 14 divided by 7 to the power 8. How much is this?
Mm,
Yeah,
um, 7 to the power of 6.
very good. That's great. Hmm. Now, next rule is if there is a number which has 0 as its power, so its value is 1. Suppose 2 to the power 0 is 1. Okay. 3 to the power 0 is 1. 100 to the power 0 is 1. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is the fourth rule. Okay. Can you tell me how much is 500 to the power 0?
One.
Yes, it's always 1. Okay, remember it. So any base to the power 0 is equal to 1. This is the fourth rule. Okay,
Okay.
like if you have 1 million raised to the power 0, that is also 1. Even if you have negative number to the power 0 is 1. Fraction to the power 0 is 1. Okay.
Okay.
Hmm. Fifth rule is that if you have like uh, 1 over something, suppose you have 1 over 5, so you can write it as 5 to the power negative 1. Okay, so 1 over a is a to the power negative 1. Okay, suppose you have 1
Okay.
over 100, so you can write it as 100 to the power negative 1. Okay, 1 over
Okay.
21 is 21 to the power negative 1. Or suppose you have it this 6 to the power negative 1 is 1 over 6. Okay,
Okay.
can you tell me this 17 to the power negative 1 is?
Is 1/17.
Hmm, very good. Hmm. And if you have, suppose you have 2 to the power negative 2, so this negative means you need to write 1 over 2 to the power 2, right? If you have 5 to the
Yeah.
power negative 1, that's 1 over 5. But suppose 1 over 2 to the power negative 3, you can write it as, I mean, suppose 1 over 2 to the power 3, this can be written as 2 to the power negative 3. Okay,
Okay.
yeah. 1 over 7 to the power 2, here you can see, can be written as 7 to the power negative 2, right? Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. So it can be any power. Like if I have 1 over 8 to the power 2, can you tell me this in negative powers?
Mm, um.
8,
Uh.
8 to the power,
-2.
yes. 1 over 9 to the power 3 is,
Mm.
yeah,
And 9. mm, -3.
yes, 9 to the power negative 3. Good. Next rule um is for this. The power half denotes a square root. Okay, have we learned about square root before?
Square root. No.
No. Okay. So 1 half means square root. We'll learn about this in coming classes. So we'll talk about that.
Oh yeah, we did. We did. We did. We did.
I knew it, but I actually am already thinking to revise that topic. Okay. So suppose if I have 8 to the power 1 half. So that means square root of 8. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
9 to the power 1 half. It means square root of 9. Clear?
Clear.
Yeah. 100 to the power 1 half means square root of 100, which is 10, right?
Yeah.
Hmm. If you have any number power 1/3, you can write it as cube root. 1/4 means you can put a tiny 4 there, which is fourth root. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Now we'll see some questions. For example, if I have this 8 to the power 2/3, and we are timesing it with basically, if I have, we learn this rule. For example, 8 to the power 2 and here we have 3. Can you tell me how would you solve 8 to the power 2 and 3?
Um,
8 to the power, just multiply these two. 3 times 2, 6, right?
6.
Yeah. Um, Now we know all these rules. We need to apply them, and let's understand this. So 5 square means 5 to the power 2, right? Which is um, like 5 times 5 is 25. 2 to the power 5 means we can expand it, right? 2 to the power 5 means 2 is multiplied by itself 5 times, right? Which is 32.
Yep,
So you know the power meaning, right? It is just a short form of when we are writing, when we are repeatedly multiplying a number with itself, right?
yep.
Can you tell me what should I write here? How many times 2 is multiplied in this example 2?
Mm,
Yeah.
7.
Yes, so we can say this is 2 to the power 7. So instead of writing 2 7 times, I can just write 2 to the power 7, right?
Yep.
And 9 is equals to 3 to the power what?
3 to the power of 2.
Very good. 1000 is 10 to the power what?
100.
10 to the power 100. Hmm?
Huh?
If you multiply 10 3 times, you get 1000, right?
2. Yeah, so 3.
Yes, it is 3 because 10 times 10 times 10 is 1000, right? So it is 10 to the
Yeah.
power 3. 5 to the power 3 means what would you write here? Yes, be quick.
5 times 5 times 5.
Very good. 5 times 5 times 5. Um, Next is, so we already know this. Um, Now if we have to, okay, let's try this. Use those from rules. We have to using those rules. We need to solve this. So you can see 10 square times 10 to the power 3. Base is same for both of them. We have 10 10, right? And they are in
Mm-hmm.
multiplication, so we can add the power, right? So this will become,
Um,
yes, quickly.
10 to the power of 6.
3 plus 2 is 6.
Oh, 5.
Yes, when they are in multiplication we need to add the power. Try second one.
Um,
Hmm?
um, uh, 2 to the power of 10.
Very good. Try this. Yeah.
Mm, 3 to the power of 2.
Very good. Next. Yes.
Um, 2 to the power of 3.
Very good. So when they are in division we need to subtract their power. Good. Next.
And
Yes, be quick.
10 to the power of 4.
Very good. Next.
Um, 5 to the power of 2.
Very good. Absolutely correct. So, hmm, we have this question here. Without using a calculator, write down the value of k and m. So 64 is, we know 64 is 8 times 8, right? So we can write 64 as 8 to the power 2. And 4, if I write this 8 as 4, so what would be the power of 4? Hmm?
Um,
If you see
huh?
64 is, how can you do this question? 64, if you divide it by 2, 2 divided by 64 is, I mean 64 divided by 2
8,
is, what?
34, 32,
Yes, again divide 2 by 32,
18,
18 or
uh, no,
16.
16.
Yeah, again divide by 2 because this is even number, so we can divide it by
8,
2. Very good. Next, again 2.
4,
Yes, then,
2.
yeah, and then 1. So if you see here, if we make a pair of 4, this is 4, 4 and 4. How many 4s are there? 1, 2 and 3, right? So we can write
Yep,
it as 4 to the power 3. So that means k is 3, right?
yeah.
And if you make a pair of 2, how many 2s are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that means we can write it as 2 to the power 6. So m is 6. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, great. Um, so we learn these laws already. Now let's try this one. Okay. Can you tell me how much is this? G. 3 to the power 6 over 3 to the power 2.
Um,
Yeah,
hmm,
quickly.
uh, huh?
How much is this? G. 3 to the power 6 over 3 to the power 2. Quickly.
Uh,
What would you do with the power? Add or subtract?
uh, subtract.
Yeah, so just do it. 6 minus 2 is. Why are you taking so long to answer this?
4,
3 to the power 4. E. Try this E.
uh, uh, 10,
3 to the power 10. Very good. Okay, that's great. Um, how much is this? 3 to the power 0 is
1,
1. And 4 to the power 0?
1,
So 1 plus 1 is
2.
2. So the answer is 2 for this. Okay. Try C. 8 to the power 0 is,
Okay.
this is 1.
Into the
And
computer. 1 minus 1 is 0.
very good. That's 0. Absolutely correct. Okay, great. Now we have to try this. D. So to the power, what should I write here to make it 18? Because I know that rule that if I times these two, I should get 18, right?
3.
Very good, 3. So I should get
Mm-hmm.
3 there. That's great. What about this? What should I get? This is in division, so I need to subtract power. So 16 minus what is 7? That is the question. Yeah, what should I write here in F?
Uh, mm,
Six.
Um,
That's
mm,
hmm, 16 minus 9 is 7, right?
yeah,
So that means I should get right here 9, right?
yep.
Good. Because they are in division. If there is multiplication, we need to add them. Okay.
Okay.
Try this multiplication one. A.
Um, mm,
Yeah.
uh, 11.
Very good. 11 plus 6 is 17. So it should be 11. Very good. Absolutely correct. Um, let's try these questions. So we need to use those rules, power rules that we learn. So this is 2 to the power 3 over 2 to the power 2. So you need to subtract the power. How much is that? If you solve this, you will get 2
Um,
to the power.
um,
Yes, yes.
1,
1. And 3 to the power 0 is? Its value is
1.
1. So 2 to the power 1 is just
Mm,
2. 2 plus 1 is 3, right? Clear?
yep.
Yeah, good. Um, try this. 7 to the power 7 over 7 to the power 5. How much is this? Yeah,
Um,
7 to the power,
of,
sorry,
um, 3.
2, right? 7 minus 5, 2. Minus
Yeah.
5 to the power, how much is this?
2.
Yes, 2. That's your answer, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Try this, B, quickly.
Um, 1,
Yes, 3 to the power 1, 4 minus 3. And 3 to the power 0 is
1.
1. So 3 to the power means 3. 3 minus 1 is 2. So the answer for this is 2. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Um, now let's see this type of questions. So suppose in the same question we have multiplication and division, both of them. Like if you see this one, first of all here you use that formula, that rule, that if they are in multiplication you add the power, right? So 2 to the power 6 plus 3, this will become 9, right? And then you
Mm-hmm.
do 9 times 4, which is 36. That's how you have to do. Clear?
Okay.
Can you try this B1? What should I write here?
Mm, mm, um,
Yeah,
4
very good. 6 minus
minus,
2, 4. Now, what would you do to
um,
times?
20.
Very good. So 3 to the power 20. Now, in this one, first of all, what you need to do, if you times these two, what like they are in already in multiplication, so you need to add them, right?
Mm-hmm.
How much is that? Yes,
Um,
be quick.
7.
Yes, so you got 2 to the power 7, but in denominator you have 2 to the power 7. To solve it, how much you will get? 2 to the power 7 minus 7, right? Because they are in division, which is, so what should
Yeah.
I write here? 0, right? 7 minus 7 is 0.
Mm-hmm.
Now 0 to times 4 is 0, which is equal to 1, right?
Yep.
Good. Can you try this one? Actually, let's do this one first. E. It is similar to A. I mean C.
Um, so 10 plus 3, 13.
No, you don't have to add this. This is in denominator. First, you solve numerator, right? You got 10.
Uh,
But
yeah.
then this is 6 to the power 3.
7.
Yeah, exactly. Now, what should I write here?
Um, 7.
7 times 4. There is 4. You can see this, right? This 4.
28.
Very good. That's correct. 28. Hmm. Try this. F. Now you need to first times these two, right? How much is
Yep.
this?
7
7 to the power?
to the power of
You're taking
8.
5. 3 plus 2.
5.
Yeah. Now you have 7 to the power 8 over 7 to the power 5. How much is that?
Um, 3.
Very good. 3. Now you have 5 outside. So times this. 3 times 5 is?
3 times 5, 15.
So you get 15, right? You know this timesing rule. Like if there is one number, there is other, you just need to multiply, right?
Yep.
Is that clear? These are important questions.
Okay.
For negative indices, we learn that if we have a to the power 2, we write it as a to the power negative 2, we write it as 1 over a square. If we have a to the power negative 3, we write it as 1 over a to the power 3, right? For
Mm-hmm.
example, if we have 3 to the power negative 2, this is 1 over 3 square, right? So when we are
Mm-hmm.
writing 1 over, this negative number is turned, negative power becomes positive power, right?
Yep.
Like here, 2 to the power negative 1 is 1 over 2. 4 to the power negative 1 is 1 over 4, right? Like here, 5
Mm,
to the power negative 3, if we write it as 1 over 5, this negative 3 become positive 3, right?
yep.
Yeah. Is that clear?
Yep.
Okay.
There.
Very good. So in this question, if you have 6 to the power 7 over 9, so always remember you have to subtract these because they are in division, you will subtract them, right? But you need to subtract this bottom one from upper one. So you always do 7 minus 9. In this one, you will subtract 9 from 7, okay? So because you will get a negative answer here, right? 6 to the power negative 2, which is 1 over 6 square, right? This is negative, but as
Yes.
you write 1 over this becomes positive here, right? For example, if you have
Mm-hmm.
3 to the power negative 4, you can write it as 1 over 3 to the power positive 4, right? In next
Yep.
question, they are in multiplication, so you need to add them, but don't ignore this negative sign. You will add 4 and negative 3. So we know learned this in negative numbers. If we have a positive sign and negative sign, it convert into a negative. So this will become 4 minus 3, which is 1. So you get 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. The third one again, when you have two power like this, you multiply them, but don't ignore this negative sign. So positive 2 times negative 3, you get negative 6, right? So their answer is going to be 10 to the power negative 6. If you want to convert this negative power into positive, this will become 1 over 10 to the power positive 6, right?
Okay.
Hmm. Um, ah, so that's how we solve it. Okay.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Okay. Sure.